Welcome to Sermons on the Side. I'm Brad.
And I'm Richard.
And life can move pretty fast, so we're here to slow down, dig deep, and find the story hidden in everyday moments.
With years spent in ministry, friendship, and navigating real life together, we're all about blending humor, honesty, and faith into conversations that meet you right where you are.
So whether you're brand new or you're back for more, we are so glad you are here.
So relax, listen in, and let's discover meaning together.
In the ordinary, the messy, and everything in between.
Sermons on the Side, finding meaning in the everyday. And then I go on in this journal entry with my prayer. And I say, Lord, I was and I still am overwhelmed at your work in my life and your steadfast love for me. At Starbucks before church, so clearly I'm Starbucksing twice on this day. There's no denying it because it's on paper that I was at Starbucks before church.
Hey man, you keep reading that journal entry and you're gonna say Starbucks thrice.
That's it. The thrice is back. Oh Lord, help us. Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Sermons on the Side. That's right, you are thrice welcome.
Thrice welcome.
That's a pretty cool word.
Thrice blessed. I'm going to use thrice the rest of this episode. I'm going to use it thrice more times, by the way.
Go for it. Go for it.
Speaking of thrice,
can
we just go there immediately?
We have
Folks,
to.
I need to apologize, mainly to Richard. Because, first of all, it's been a crazy week, and
100%.
We have already recorded this entire episode in its entirety, okay?
I'm telling you.
And I edited it. Oh, and it was so funny.
I was ready to go.
It was ready. I was trying to export it to send it to you earlier today, which is, oh, by the way, Wednesday before Thursday drop day. Yeah. And long story short, oh my goodness, I deleted the episode by accident. We are at the church, at our studio, with like literally 4 hours until this episode goes live.
Exactly.
And so this is our thrice time of recording the entire. Anyways, man, thank you, Richard, for being gracious with me. Thank you, listeners, for joining us on this awesome Thursday for this incredible episode. I have no doubt that this message is absolutely probably for several of us, and that the enemy has just tried to throw grenades. And
Exactly.
He has succeeded, by the way, at least in my storage device. But he will not win the war.
That's
Amen.
Right.
Come on.
God will prevail.
That's right.
He will do his thing. And speaking of God doing his thing, just thinking about last week's episode, the interview with the soldier, the poet, the husband, and the girl dad,
Jacob Kelly.
Bro.
Yes, dude. Oh,
and
my
it
goodness.
was so good. And we got so much good feedback from it.
We did. We got awesome feedback, and there was lots of people that liked the posts that we had, that shared the post, got their names in, and so I think because if you recall, we are giving away 2 signed books of the Spurs of Service, which is obviously the book of poetry that Mr. Jacob P. Kelly has written. And so do you have the names?
I do.
Okay,
I do.
Here we go.
I'm excited. There are 2 winners as promised. And the first one, I'm actually going to let you say this man's name out loud because he happens to be somebody that you spend time with every single Sunday, pretty much.
That's right. One Mr. Jerry Price.
Jerry!
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lisa and I's church drummer. He is a part of our worship band. He is part of our church. He and his wife Tammy are an incredible part of our church. And more than just being a drummer, he and Tammy are just servants, and they love God, and they're just so incredible. So anyways, Jerry, thanks for interacting with us on social media. I'll bring you this book on Sunday, brother.
There you go. All right, ready for the second name?
I need it.
All right, here it is. And that name is Trisha Anders Jones.
Oh! Whoa!
Now this is an extended family member.
That's right.
Of your bride, Lisa.
That's exactly right.
And
Yeah, and fun fact: second winner from the city of Knoxville that we've ever had on the. So
Come on,
Knox Vegas is alive and well for sermons on the side.
That is so cool.
Something else is cool, by the way. You'd appreciate this.
All right.
Her grandmother name, her auntie name.
Oh, I love these names.
It's Batman.
Okay.
Batman.
I'm full of questions. Now I support it,
Right.
But gun to my head, I would not have guessed that.
The
ever.
kids that were growing up, she wanted to be Nana.
Nana.
And so it
Okay.
was Nana, 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 Batman.
No,
I promise you, dude.
dude, that's so good. Nana Batman. Oh,
So Batman
and
and
she
Jerry.
embraced it. She embraced
Oh
it,
yeah,
right?
dude. When I see her, I
Respect.
come up and give her. I don't call her Aunt Trisha. I say, "Hey, Batman," and I give her a hug.
So good. So we're excited that we get those 2 copies of Jake's book.
That's
out there.
exactly right. Thank y'all so much for listening and supporting Sermons on the Side. We're excited to get these books to you. So Jerry will get it to you on Sunday, and Aunt Trisha, Batman, we got one coming in the mail for
Coming
you.
in the mail to you. There you go, man.
Awesome.
So cool.
Well, dude, man, I am so excited to sit through the Sermons on the Side again. But it's just so good. It's so rich. And I think there's absolutely a message here for all of our listeners. So let's dive into it, man.
Boy, I hope so. We go back about 5 years, 4 or 5 years. My granddaughter, Blakely. And we also know Blakely as
The Divine Miss B.
and that name was given to her by her Aunt Laura, who, by the way, her auntie name is Pinky. Don't know. It's something my kids came up with. And
Pinky with a P?
Pinky.
Pinky.
Yes. Like the pinky finger
pinky
or
in the
the
brain?
pink color. Yes, I don't.
You like that reference?
Yeah, bro. Deep cut.
Deep cut right there.
Nice job. But anyway, so Blakely, she is 8 years old at the time of this recording. I mean, please.
Sorry, I'm a little sensitive to those disclaimers at the time of this recording. At midnight, we got 50 minutes until we got to get this thing live.
Started twitching when I said that phrase. But anyway, so it was several years ago. Blakely just finished 2nd grade. I promise I'm going to stop talking about Blakely, but it's hard because she's so awesome.
She's great.
As is her brother, Bennett. Benny boy.
Love it.
And so anyway, Blakely just finished 2nd grade, about to go into the 3rd grade this fall. I just need a moment. Okay, I'm back. So, but several years ago, it was probably about 4 years ago, she and I had a conversation. She came home from preschool. She was all excited because they had learned about echoes, right?
Yeah.
And this is the way she described it. She said, Poppy, did you know that in some places you can make sound and it'll come back to you? That was her understanding of echo. And it was so sweet, right? And so I said, oh, that's awesome. So we talked about echoes in the different places you can go, like in different valleys or canyons, sometimes around the water, some lake or around hills. And she said, it was so sweet. And she said, Dad, and so she said, super sweet, she goes, Poppy, can we go somewhere and do echoes?
Oh.
And I'm like, my backyard, there's no echo opportunity. We went to one of the bathrooms in our house. You got the tiles.
The acoustics better there. True echo.
And we got an itty bitty kind of reverb,
Response,
really is all it was.
yeah.
But for her, in her mind, she was like, oh, we made an echo. And it was really cool.
really sweet.
All right. So I want to take that Blakely story and I want you to pause on the echo idea.
Okay.
And now I need to share with you another story that took place, as it turns out, probably within a year of me and Blakely having the echo conversation.
Okay.
Something really cool happened. Okay. And I'm going to try to set this up and explain how God spoke to me in the middle of a Sunday morning church service at Liberty Church in Birmingham. I talk about this church a lot because it was my home church when I lived in Birmingham. My sister-in-law and my dad, Papa, they still go there. And one of our great listeners, Heath Goodson.
Heath,
Woo!
my man.
Heath is one of the leaders there. He's not on staff, but
Gotcha.
he just serves that church. He and his family do. So, as it turns out, the date of this particular story of how God spoke to me pretty strongly during a worship service, it was, and I am going to look it up because I have it logged in my journal, and it was March 5th, 2023. So just over 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
And again, I'd had this cute little echo conversation sometime in the previous year with the Divine Miss B. So I'm at this church service at Liberty Church on Sunday morning, and we have this wonderful event planned for later in the evening honoring my sister, Lisa, who had served for 20 years as the children's minister there. And she had gotten so sick, she was no longer able to play that role in the church. And so they were just going to have this wonderful gathering that honored her. It was a phenomenal night. That was taking place later in the day, right? So that Sunday morning, as I've said, I'm sitting there in Liberty Church for just a regular Sunday morning service. But check out who is on the row with me, sitting on a row at Liberty Church for the Sunday morning service. A lot of us have come in for that special thing that's going to happen later. And so here's who's on this row. It's myself, my dad, my mom.
Oh, wow.
Both sisters. And my daughter, Carly, my son, Derek. They've both come into town for this event. And their mom, Janet, who is my ex-wife.
Wow.
Because she loves my sisters and wanted to be there to honor my sister Lisa at that special event later in the day. And I just looked down the row, and it made me remember that I used to attend that. I used to sit in that very sanctuary every Sunday during the early 2010s, which were the first few years of my recovery journey. Mm-hmm. And so, as you know, that was a really tough time, a really difficult time for my family because of the divorce and me beginning, to face my own issues and work through the addiction recovery process. So that was the place I went on Sunday mornings all those years ago. And now here I am in 2023, and I look down this row at all these people, and I thought, God, this is a miracle, right? So later that afternoon, as I'm waiting to meet up with my wife, Rhonda, who is coming over from Columbus to attend that special event, I'm just sitting by myself in a coffee shop. The rest of the family's out piddling and doing fun things, and I'm...
Which I must say, you alone in a coffee shop, look out, because
stuff happens.
The Holy Spirit is moving, brother.
Stuff happens. So I start journaling, and I know this is probably poor podcast etiquette, but I want to read straight out of a journal entry.
Oh, no.
Lord help us.
Oh, I love it.
It's about to happen.
Okay.
And so
this is from that day.
That very day. And it literally says, Birmingham, Starbucks, between church and Lisa's reception. Right. This is how I log this stuff. March 5th, 2023. And here's what it says. What a day today has been. Driving to church this morning, I flashed back to all those days during early recovery in the early 2010s.
Yeah.
When I would travel those roads and I would be wrestling with my painful emotions and my dark thoughts and my deepest fears. And then I'd just start writing a prayer. And I say, Lord, you were always so faithful to help me struggle through it all. Pause here. That wording matters. I didn't say, thank you, Lord, for helping me get through my struggles or bailing me out of or rescuing me from my struggles. I said, because this is what I believe, I said, you are so faithful to help me struggle through it. Because I know, that just in my heart, I know that pain is my teacher. And difficulty is actually the pathway to peace of mind. And I've learned that through my recovery and through the years. So I'm like, thank you for helping me struggle through it. And then I go on to say, so many times, Lord, you helped me vent my emotions. You kept me from hiding or avoiding. You showed me patience. You revealed your heart to me, and you spoke to me through the pain. And then I go on in this journal entry with my prayer, and I say, Lord, I was and I still am overwhelmed at your work in my life and your steadfast love for me. At Starbucks before church, so clearly I'm Starbucksing twice on this day. There's no denying it because it's on paper that I was at Starbucks before church.
Hey, man, you keep reading that journal entry and you're going to say, Starbucks thrice?
That's it. The thrice is back. Right. Oh, Lord, help us. So I mentioned that at Starbucks before church, the Lord showed me Psalm 89, and there are some verses that I mentioned. In verse 1, it says, I will sing of God's steadfast love forever. I will sing of his steadfast love forever. This is all before church, right? On that day. Verse 8 says, who is as mighty as our God? No one. Verse 9 says, you subdue the storm-tossed waves. And then my interpretation is the raging emotions that violently surge in me can be calmed by you. All right, and here's the punchline. Then at church, this is me putting down my thoughts. As I sat with Mom, Pop, Lisa, Laura, Derek, Carly, and Janet, I realized that I sat in this very room during the early difficult years, dealing with stinging pain, regret from my past, and fear of the future. And all along, you were gradually working in me, Lord. And I had no idea the future could include a moment like this. It was as if, Lord, you could have said to me back then, you just wait and see what I'll do. Now, that is huge for me. And I hope everybody listening will just hear these words. Whatever battles you're going through now, keep going.
Yeah.
Keep talking with God. Keep struggling with God through it all. Because he is trying to say to us all right now, just keep going and watch what I do. Watch what I can do. Ephesians 3:20, he's able to do far more, exceedingly abundantly beyond what we could even imagine. And I promise you, I never imagined that I would sit in the same sanctuary that I was just riddled, 13 years before, I was just riddled with what's going to happen in my life. And now, here I am. Do you feel me on that, man?
I do, man. I feel you. I'm like really trying not to get emotional over here because I'm just realizing while I'm listening to you that this is for me right now. We have had such a crazy week. We closed on our new home last Friday. Monday morning, there was a busted pipe in the front yard. The front yard was underwater.
Of your new house, right?
Refrigerator that got delivered had a big old dent, take it back. The 11 blinds that were delivered to the house were the wrong size. Sent it back. I mean, it's, 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Yeah.
And my mom, my sweet mother, was over at our house and just serving us and cleaning something. And she said, this past Sunday, her worship leader from the stage was talking about how, when you have struggles, time and time again, we find ourselves maybe asking God to remove the storm or to remove the situation. But time and time again in the Bible, Daniel didn't ask for God to take away the lion. Moses didn't ask God to take away the Red Sea. David didn't ask God to take away Goliath. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego didn't ask God to take away the fire. They trusted God through all of those circumstances. My mom's telling me this, and I'm going, who is, she goes to my church. What is she? She's talking about me.
What?
My mom Jedi mind tricked me and used me against me.
Dude.
And I'm sitting here and I'm hearing you, things that I've heard you say for years now in my own personal recovery journey, is that the growth takes place in the struggle, in the pain. That pain is a pathway to peace.
Yes. Oh,
and I'm just, first of all, I'm realizing now that the Lord intended for me to delete that episode so that I could sit here tonight and just rest in this peace. And anyways, so thank you all. Thank you for, but dude, I love this, how it's just, it circles back to this concept of echoing.
It does, because, and I'm not joking with you, and it was written in my journal this way, that after that moment, as I was in the worship service, the band is singing songs, and it's awesome. And I'm looking down, and I am worshiping with all these people. And I say, God, only you could do this.
Yes.
And I used to sit here wondering if anything good was going to come out of my life and my craziness and the struggle and the pain. And here I saw it. And the instant, I'm telling you, right as I was thanking the Lord for that, the band starts a new song. And it's the song, King of My Heart.
All
right, now the Bethel people do that song, but my favorite version of it is from the band Cutlass. You guys have got to check that out.
With a K?
Mm-hmm. Cutlass with a K.
Come on.
And so the song King of My Heart. Now, you know it, right? It's let the King of my heart be the mountain where I run, the fountain I drink from. Oh, he is my song. Oh, it's so good. And then all the lyrics are about what we aspire and hope our relationship with God to be in our lives. This mountain we run, the shadow where I had, the anchor in the winds, and, all these great lyrics, right? But the chorus, you
are good.
That's right.
Good. Oh, you are good.
Come on, clap everybody.
Good.
And it's so
I
good.
love it.
Then there's this bridge
Yeah.
in there that they throw.
You're never gonna let me down. You're never gonna let me down.
'Cause you are good.
Hey, good. Whoa.
Oh, bro.
Man, you were getting it right there.
I'm telling you, I was about to lose control.
I thought you were jumping an octave.
Yeah.
The oxygen has just left this room into your mouth. I was like, here we go.
And then I thought better of it.
Okay, thank
I
you.
think everybody is grateful for that. But this song is what the band starts playing at this powerful moment. But here's where it all kind of comes together with this conversation. There's this line kind of hidden and tucked into the second verse of that song, talking about what we hope the King of our heart and our relationship with God will be. And it says, I hope that may the King of my heart be and here's the phrase, the echo of my days. The echo of my days. And I'm sitting there, and I've sung that song many times by then, but I never paid attention to that phrase. And when I heard that phrase, it hit me. And here's what I wrote about it. The echo of my days. When I heard that lyric, I thought, that's it. What if my life and my story and my days on this earth could echo God's goodness? What if that, I mean, that's what I want. Lord, make it so.
Yeah.
Because our lives make a sound.
Come on.
While we're here, but they leave a sound.
That's right.
After we're gone. I mean, when we move on from this earth and be in God's presence, our life leaves an echo.
I love that. And, thinking about that conversation with the Divine Miss B, you're sitting in a bathroom and you're barely getting an echo. But even if you go to like the Grand Canyon and you yell out, and it maybe even takes a full second or two to kind of come back at you.
Yeah.
that's not lasting days.
Right.
An echo of my days, that's a really impactful kind of
just
concept.
is.
It reminds me a lot of Hebrews chapter 11, where it just goes.
That's called the Hall of Faith.
The Hall
chapter,
of Faith,
right?
yeah. And it just goes through all of these people in the Old Testament and how they are remembered and what they did and the faith that they, in the very last, one of the last verses of this chapter, I said, and all of these people were commended for their faith.
They were commended for their faith.
Commended for their faith.
Well, it's like even though they're the deeds that they did, the actions and activities of their life, they get this mention in Scripture. That's a big deal.
Huge.
But the bottom line seems to be that the real echo of their days was their faith.
Correct.
In a God whom they believed was good.
Amen.
And they believed that he would never let them down, even if it felt kind of at the moment like we were being let down.
Yeah.
This is the God that we put our faith in. He is good, and he will not let us down.
Mm-hmm. They allowed the struggle, they allowed the pain to spur them on. It didn't waver their belief, their faith into the goodness of God. It only reinforced it, and they pressed in even further. I mean, you think about some of these Abraham. I mean, we could go on and on and on.
Absolutely. Hey, listen, when you guys go listen to the Cutlass version of this song,
when you guys,
because you got to. That's a cool band and a great version of this song. They kind of do this echo-y sort of thing in the choruses at the end, and so there's this voice as they're just singing, "You are good, you are good." There's this voice that says these two lines. It says, when the night is holding on to me, God is holding on. When the night is holding on to me, God is holding on. And that's just something I want to put out there for our listeners, that I'm telling you, when we're in a dark moment and it feels like darkness and night is surrounding us, God is holding on to us. It's not the night that is and the darkness that is owning us. God is surrounding us. So be encouraged with that. And really the last thing we'll say about this idea, the beauty of it, is we get to decide now. We get to choose what our echo will be, what the echo of our days will be. We get to decide. And just the way I journaled it just over 3 years ago, pray that to the Lord. I encourage everybody. Just say, God, make that true of me, that the echo my life leaves is that you are good and that you will never let us down. And even when the darkness is engulfing us, you're the one that's holding us.
Amen.
Let that be the echo of our days. Woo! Come on, brother, man. All right, so see, I think God planned this. Right?
I love it, man.
I'm
Thank
sorry
you so much.
that we had to record at the last minute.
Yeah,
and all
T-minus 2 hours until
there
this
you
thing
go.
comes out
Exactly.
now. No, I'm kidding.
Exactly.
All right, well, hey, hit us with a segment here because we
Well,
need it.
Well, here it is, man. I have reached the age where when I'm watching TV, a TV program, or maybe a movie. See, I think I must have used the wrong word.
TV program.
Yeah, right. So I'm watching my programs. So anyway, when I'm watching television, I need the subtitles on the screen. I need the words, because is it my hearing? Is it my age? Is it my ability to comprehend things? I am lost if I don't have the subtitles on there.
Where's Rhonda at? Is she a subtitle?
She can't function without them either. We are unified on this point.
See, this trips me out. I mean, first of all, I'm not a subtitle guy.
Oh, you're anti-subtitle.
Yeah, because I like to watch the movie.
You don't want to read the movie?
I want to watch. Yeah, I don't want to read the dag. At that point, you're just reading a book. It's just like the Star Wars intro. Just bum. Yeah. I'm like, if I wanted to read a book, can I have somebody narrate this at least? I mean, what are we doing here? No.
That's me, man. I'm sorry. That is the way it goes.
We need to hear from people. Hold on, before we say,
okay,
I gotta apologize for something, actually.
All right, bring it.
So, just a little moment of confession here. So, I've got a buddy. He will remain anonymous. I don't know if he even knows that I still have his username and login information for a streaming site. Okay.
Oh, this is quite a confession.
Okay. But I utilize it all the time.
Well,
and
it's there.
And every time I log on, the subtitles are on, and I turn them off.
Oh no!
And then whenever I come back, they're back on.
So, what's he thinking?
I don't know.
Is he like, where's my default setting? What happened? Oh, my God.
That's a true story. This happens. Oh, my goodness. So, Robert, I'm sorry.
Hey, Robert, I want to be your friend because we are unified on this situation.
Dog, it just takes up the whole screen. I can't even see the soccer game because the subtitles are on.
Oh, no, listen, live sports, no way. No, I cannot watch live sports
because at that point you would miss the sport if you had the subtitles. You're missing the show.
But all right. I'm telling you, it's just the way it is. And yes, we do want to hear from our listeners. I like, who's a subtitle person, who's not? Mock me, stand with Brad, or vice versa, whatever it may be.
Who doesn't like subtitles, and then who are the psychopaths? That's what we got to figure out.
Oh no!
I'm just kidding.
Oh my goodness!
Oh.
All right. Hey, this was great.
It was great.
You for enduring this difficulty.
No, thank you. We're gonna hit stop on this in just a second, and I'm gonna pray that I do this correctly. But you're gonna be none the wiser because you're going on vacation next week.
Yes,
that's right, Elliot. He's going on vacation again.
Yes, we are. Me and the divine Gigi, Rhonda. That's her.
The divine Gigi? Is that
it? Her name is Gigi, and I think she's divine.
Okay.
Boom. There you go.
Mic drop. There you go.
Points scored.
Folks, I really, really hope that this works because we don't have any more time. So I'm in faith. In faith. Okay?
Yes.
In faith.
You're commended
I'm
for this
leading
thing.
into the struggle, and as pain is a pathway to peace, I'm wishing you a fantastic Thursday or whenever you're listening to this. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Sermons on the Side.
That is so good, man.
Oh, my goodness, dude.
Gosh, what do you think Robert's response is going to be to this revelation?
I love
that he is
dropping
still
little
carrying you on this streaming service.
Well, I love mentioning friends on the podcast,
right?
To see how checked in they are on the, because I'm not going to say anything to them.
Okay, and if it's months, we'll go, bro. Where's the love?
Yeah. It'd be like, oh man, I meant to tell you this when it first came out. Yeah, all right. I'm just kidding. No, it's one or two things. Number one, he either forgot that he gave me the password, and he's tripped out every time he logs on because he thinks it defaults to no CC.
Right.
Or and this is the more likely, he is a gracious friend that puts up with me turning off those settings. So.
There you go. You know what? My money's on the gracious friend. Come on, Robert. We're counting on you, buddy.
Hey, now that the Premier League season's over, he can have the login season back.
Oh, that's it. Yes.
Go
matters.
Arsenal.
It matters.
Come on, you Gunners. Okay, all right. Let's try to edit this thing.
All right.